Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a physician with over 20 years of experience helping seniors like you live vibrant, healthy lives full of purpose. Picture yourself slipping on your favorite walking shoes, stepping out into the morning light, confident that each stride is keeping you youthful and strong. But what if this daily ritual, meant to preserve your vitality, is quietly accelerating your aging? At 71, John from Texas walked miles each day, certain he was thriving in his golden years. Then, aching knees, creeping exhaustion, and a near fall told a different story. Today, on Elders Wisdom, we reveal a doctor's urgent warning. Overwalking after 70 can strain your joints, weaken your muscles, and heighten fall risks, hastening the aging process. But don't lose heart. There's a wiser path to health. In the next 25 minutes, we'll uncover 5 essential exercises to replace excessive walking, empowering you to stay strong, mobile, and independent. From strength training to low-impact moves, these science-backed strategies, rooted in care for your body as God's temple, 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20, can add years of joy to your life. Whether you're in a bustling city or a quiet town, this senior health roadmap is for you. Join us to learn how small changes can transform your golden years, keeping you active for loved ones and God's calling. Subscribe to Elders Wisdom, hit the notification bell, and comment 1 if you're ready to embrace a healthier you, or 0 if you want more tips like these. Share your city in the comments. We'd love to connect. Let's dive into this journey to make your later years vibrant, pain-free, and full of purpose. Here we go. Point 1. Strength training to preserve muscle mass. For many seniors, walking feels like the ideal way to stay active. A simple routine that gets you out in the fresh air, keeps your heart pumping, and seems to promise vitality well into your golden years. But relying solely on walking after 70 hides a subtle yet serious danger: muscle loss. Sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, affects 30% of seniors over 70. According to a 2020 Journal of Gerontology study, significantly increasing the risks of falls, frailty, and loss of independence. Walking, while beneficial for your lower body and cardiovascular health, doesn't provide the resistance needed to challenge your muscles and maintain their strength. Without this challenge, your body quietly weakens, making everyday tasks, like carrying groceries or climbing stairs, feel daunting. That's why strength training isn't just an option after 70. It's a must for preserving your vitality and honoring the body God has given you. Consider Robert, 74, from a quiet Ohio suburb, where tree-lined streets and friendly neighbors defined his daily walks. He prided himself on his hour-long strolls, believing they were enough to keep him healthy. But one afternoon, he struggled to lift a box of books that once felt light, and getting up from his favorite armchair became a slow, unsteady effort. Alarmed, Robert visited his doctor, who explained that walking alone wasn't enough to combat sarcopenia. Without resistance exercises, his muscles were weakening faster than he realized, putting him at risk for falls and dependency. Determined to reclaim his strength, Robert started simple strength exercises: bodyweight squats while holding onto a chair, bicep curls with soup cans, and resistance band rows. Within 3 months, he felt a transformation. Lifting groceries was easier, his balance steadier, and his energy levels soared. He even began helping his neighbor with yard work, a task he'd avoided for years. Robert's story isn't unique. In Colorado, Susan, 72, faced a similar wake-up call. A devoted grandmother, she walked daily to stay active for her grandkids, but noticed her arms tiring quickly when holding her youngest. Her doctor recommended strength training, and Susan began using light dumbbells and doing wall push-ups. Soon, she was playing catch with her grandchildren without fatigue, her confidence renewed. A 2019 Journal of Strength and Conditioning research study supports their experiences, showing that strength training boosts muscle mass by 15% in seniors, enhancing balance, mobility, and longevity. Another 2021 Journal of Aging and Physical Activity study found that regular strength exercises reduce fall risk by 20%, helping seniors stay independent longer. Why does muscle loss matter so much? After 70, muscles are your body's armor, supporting everything from standing upright to recovering from a stumble. Without strength, simple tasks become hurdles, and falls become more dangerous. A 2020 American Journal of Geriatrics study notes that muscle weakness doubles the risk of hospitalization from falls in seniors. Yet, many hesitate to start strength training, fearing it's too late or requires a gym. The good news? You don't need fancy equipment or a bodybuilder's regimen. As the outline suggests, aim for 2 30-minute sessions weekly, using bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups against a counter, or curls with water bottles. Working with a trainer, even briefly, ensures proper form to avoid injury, especially for beginners. Try this simple test to check your strength. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If it's easy, you're on the right track. If you struggle, it's a sign to start strength training. Begin with chair-assisted squats or lifting small household items like canned goods. These small efforts build resilience, reflecting the call in 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 to honor God's temple, your body, through care and stewardship. Strength training isn't about vanity. It's about living fully, serving others, and embracing the years ahead with vigor. Comment too, below, if you'll try a strength exercise this week, and share your city to connect with our community. Your muscles are the foundation of a vibrant life. Start building them today. Point 2. Balance and stability exercises to prevent falls. Walking is a beloved routine for many seniors, offering a chance to enjoy fresh air, clear the mind, and stay active. But while it keeps your legs moving, it falls short in training a critical skill after 70. Balance. You might think, I've walked my whole life. My balance must be fine. But balance isn't a skill that stays sharp on its own. Without targeted exercises, the small stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and core weaken, quietly increasing your risk of a life-altering fall. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reports a staggering 3 million emergency room visits annually among seniors due to falls, with 800,000 leading to hospitalizations for fractures or head injuries. Shockingly, poor balance, not weak legs, is often the root cause. After 70, strengthening your balance isn't just a health choice. It's a vital act of stewardship for the body God entrusted to you. Edward's near miss isn't unique. In Florida, Margaret, 73, faced a similar scare. A regular walker in her retirement community, she stumbled while stepping onto her porch, her balance failing her. Terrified of losing her independence, she consulted a physical therapist who introduced her to balance exercises, including side-to-side weight shifts and one-leg stands. Margaret practiced near her kitchen counter, and soon she navigated her home with newfound assurance. Her story reflects a broader truth. Balance declines gradually, often unnoticed, until a stumble reveals the danger. A 2020 Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy study found that seniors with poor balance are 30% more likely to fall, with falls causing 38,000 deaths annually, per the CDC. Yet, balance is a skill you can rebuild, no matter your age. Why do seniors overlook balance? Many assume walking is enough, unaware that it doesn't challenge the core and ankle muscles critical for stability. Others fear balance exercises might be too hard or risky. But the outline highlights accessible moves like Tai Chi, standing on one foot, or heel-to-toe walking, which require no gym or equipment. The fear of falling itself can also paralyze action. As a 2019 Psychology and Aging study notes that 40% of seniors avoid activities due to fall anxiety. Yet, avoiding balance training only heightens the risk. Starting small with support like a counter builds confidence safely. Try this simple test. Stand near a counter for safety, lift one foot, and hold for 10 seconds. If it's easy, you're in great shape. Keep it up. If you wobble or struggle, practice daily. Moves like Tai Chi, side-to-side weight shifts, or slow squats, as suggested in the outline, strengthen your core and ankles, keeping you upright. These exercises take just 5 to 10 minutes daily and can be done at home, reflecting the call in 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 to care for your body as God's temple. Balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about living boldly, serving others, and embracing each day with confidence. A 2021 American Journal of Geriatrics study found that balance training improves posture and coordination by 20%, enhancing overall mobility. Reflect on your own balance. When was the last time you felt unsteady reaching for a shelf or stepping off a curb? Don't let fear hold you back. Start today, and you'll feel the difference. Comment 3 below if you'll test your balance or try a balance exercise this week. And share your city to connect with our community. Your stability is the foundation of an active, independent life. Build it with care and faith. Point 3. Flexibility and mobility exercises to keep joints healthy. Walking is a cherished ritual for many seniors, offering a chance to soak in the sunshine and keep the legs moving. But while it gets you from point A to point B, walking alone doesn't stretch your joints or maintain the flexibility that begins to wane after 70. As we age, joints naturally stiffen and connective tissues tighten, making everyday tasks like reaching for a high shelf, bending to tie your shoes, or turning to wave at a neighbor feel strained or even painful. A 2020 Arthritis Care and Research study found that 40% of seniors experience joint stiffness, which not only limits mobility but also threatens independence, turning simple routines into daunting challenges. Flexibility exercises, however, can reverse this decline, keeping your joints lubricated and your movements fluid, honoring the body God created as a temple for his purpose. Take Walter, 78, from a sunny Florida retirement community, where palm trees sway outside his cozy bungalow. A dedicated walker, Walter logged miles daily, believing it was enough to stay spry. But he began noticing troubling signs. Getting out of bed felt stiff, his lower back creaked, and tying his shoes required awkward effort. Concerned, he visited his doctor, who explained that walking, while great for the legs, doesn't engage the full range of motion needed to keep joints supple. The doctor prescribed flexibility exercises, including yoga, as highlighted in the outline. Walter started with simple moves: neck rotations to loosen his shoulders, gentle knee-to-chest stretches to ease his back, and ankle circles to wake up his feet. Within weeks, his posture straightened, his movements felt smoother, and he could bend to tend his garden without wincing. Walter's daily stretches became a ritual of care, reflecting his gratitude for the body God gave him. Walter's experience isn't unique. In Arizona, Helen, 75, faced similar challenges. A lifelong walker, she loved her neighborhood strolls, but found turning her head to check traffic felt tight, and reaching for items in her kitchen cupboard was uncomfortable. Her physical therapist introduced her to dynamic stretches, like shoulder rolls and slow side bends. Helen also joined a chair yoga class, finding the gentle poses both calming and effective. Soon, she moved with ease, her confidence restored. A 2019 Journal of Physical Therapy Science study supports their transformations, showing that flexibility exercises increase range of motion by 20% in seniors, reducing joint pain and improving posture. Another 2021 Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy study found that regular stretching lowers the risk of mobility-related injuries by 15%, helping seniors stay active longer. Why does flexibility decline, and why do we overlook it? After 70, joint fluid decreases and muscles shorten without regular stretching. As the outline notes, many seniors assume stiffness is just part of aging or believe walking is enough, unaware that it misses key movement patterns needed for joint health. A 2020 Psychology and Aging study found that 50% of seniors dismiss early stiffness, delaying action until pain limits daily life. Fear of discomfort or injury can also deter stretching, but gentle exercises are safe and effective. The outline's emphasis on yoga and dynamic stretches offers a perfect solution, requiring no equipment and minimal time. Try this simple test. Stand upright and slowly turn your head side to side, as far as comfortable. Feel tightness or restriction? That's a sign your flexibility needs attention. Start with 5-minute daily stretches, as the outline suggests. Try yoga poses like seated forward bends, ankle circles to mobilize your feet, or shoulder rolls to open your upper body. These moves, done at home, keep joints lubricated and pain-free, aligning with 1 Corinthians 6:19, 20's call to honor your body as God's creation. A 2020 American Journal of Geriatrics study found that daily stretching improves circulation and reduces joint stiffness by 25%, enhancing overall mobility. Reflect on your own mobility. When did you last feel stiff reaching up or bending down? Don't let stiffness steal your freedom. Flexibility isn't just physical, it's the freedom to live fully, serve others, and embrace each day with ease. Start stretching today and feel the difference. Comment for below if you'll try a stretch this week, and share your city to connect with our community. Your joints are the hinges of an active life. Keep them moving with care. And point 4, core and posture exercises to protect your spine. Walking is a cornerstone of an active lifestyle, offering seniors a way to stay mobile and enjoy the world around them. But while it keeps your legs in motion, walking alone doesn't strengthen 2 critical components of health after 70. Your core and posture. These are the unsung heroes that keep your spine aligned, your balance steady, and your body free from pain. Weak core muscles and poor posture can lead to chronic lower back pain, slouching, and an increased risk of falls, silently eroding your independence. A 2021 Spine Journal study found that 50% of seniors experience lower back pain due to poor posture, which limits mobility and diminishes quality of life. By prioritizing core and posture exercises, you're not just protecting your spine, you're honoring the body as God's temple, as 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 calls us to do, ensuring you can serve and live with strength. Consider Harold, 75, from a sunlit Arizona retirement community, where cacti dot the landscape and neighbors gather for evening walks. Harold was diligent about his daily strolls, believing they kept him fit. But over time, he noticed his shoulders rounding forward, his posture slumping, and a nagging stiffness in his lower back after sitting or standing too long. Simple tasks, like carrying a bag of groceries or standing to greet a friend at church, left him aching. Concerned, Harold consulted his doctor, who explained that walking, while beneficial, doesn't engage the deep core muscles, those in the abdomen and lower back, that stabilize the spine and maintain posture. The doctor recommended core exercises, like seated pelvic tilts and standing posture resets. Harold began practicing these daily, along with abdominal bracing during his morning routine. Within weeks, he stood taller, his back pain eased, and he breathed more deeply, feeling a renewed sense of vitality. Harold's transformation isn't an isolated case. In Ohio, Clara, 72, faced similar challenges. A regular walker, she loved her neighborhood trails, but noticed slouching during community potlucks and discomfort after long periods of standing. Her physical therapist introduced her to core exercises, including slow torso twists and wall-supported planks. Clara also practiced standing tall with shoulders back, aligning her body as if offering it in service to God. Soon, her posture improved, and she moved with confidence, no longer wincing at the end of the day. A 2020 Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy study supports their experiences, showing that core exercises reduce lower back pain by 30% in seniors and improve balance by 20%, lowering fall risk. Why do core strength and posture matter so much after 70? Your core is more than just abdominal muscles. It's the foundation of stability, supporting every movement, from bending to standing upright. Weak core muscles strain your spine, leading to pain and poor posture, which a 2019 Journal of Aging and Physical Activity study links to a 25% higher risk of falls. Many seniors overlook core training, assuming walking is enough or fearing exercises are too intense. But the outline emphasizes simple moves that require no gym, like pelvic tilts or posture resets. A 2020 Psychology and Aging study notes that 45% of seniors avoid core exercises due to misconceptions about difficulty. Yet starting small can yield big results. Try this test. Stand against a wall, aligning your head, shoulders, and hips, keeping your back flat. Can you hold this position comfortably for 30 seconds, or does it feel forced? If it's challenging, practice daily exercises like abdominal bracing, tightening your core as if bracing for punch, seated pelvic tilts, or slow torso twists, as suggested in the outline. These take just 5 to 10 minutes and can be done at home, strengthening the muscles that protect your spine. A 2021 American Journal of Geriatrics study found that core training improves posture and reduces joint strain by 15%, enhancing mobility and breathing. Reflect on your posture. Do you slouch when sitting or feel back pain after standing? Core strength isn't about vanity. It's about living pain-free and serving others with energy, reflecting care for God's temple. Start today and feel the freedom of a supported spine. Comment 5 below if you'll try a core or posture exercise today, and share your city to connect with our community. Your spine is the pillar of an active life. Strengthen it with faith and care. Point 5. Joint protection and low-impact movements to reduce strain. Walking is a cherished habit for many seniors, offering a way to stay active, enjoy the neighborhood, and feel alive. But after 70, overwalking can become a hidden threat to your joints, as cartilage thins and joint fluid decreases, reducing the body's natural shock absorption. The repetitive impact of long walks can wear down knees, hips, and ankles, turning a healthy habit into a source of discomfort. A 2019 osteoarthritis and cartilage study found that 35% of seniors experience knee or hip pain from repetitive activities like excessive walking, limiting their mobility and independence. Low-impact exercises, as highlighted in the outline, offer a powerful solution, protecting your joints while keeping you active and mobile. By choosing movements that nurture rather than strain, you honor your body as God's temple, as 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 urges, ensuring you can serve and live with purpose for years to come. Raymond, 77, from a quiet Nevada desert town, learned this lesson through experience. A lifelong walker, he cherished his daily treks under the wide, open sky, believing they kept him youthful. But over time, a nagging pain in his knees began to overshadow his walks, and climbing stairs became a wincing ordeal. Alarmed, Raymond visited his doctor, who explained that overwalking was straining his joints, exacerbated by age-related cartilage loss. The doctor recommended low-impact exercises from the outline, like swimming and cycling, to reduce stress on his knees while maintaining mobility. Raymond joined a community pool, starting with gentle laps and added stationary cycling at home. Within weeks, his knee pain eased significantly, and he felt a surge of energy, even resuming his gardening hobby with joy. His renewed mobility felt like a gift, a testament to caring for the body God entrusted to him. Raymond's story resonates with others. In Oregon, Ellen, 74, loved her coastal walks, but noticed hip stiffness after long outings. Her physical therapist suggested Tai Chi, a low-impact exercise from the outline, known for its flowing movements. Ellen joined a local class, and the gentle motions not only relieved her hip pain, but also brought a sense of calm and community. A 2020 Journal of Rheumatology study supports their experiences, showing that low-impact exercises reduce joint pain by 25% in seniors and improve mobility by 20%. Many seniors assume joint pain is inevitable, dismissing early stiffness as just getting old. A 2020 psychology and aging study found that 45% of seniors ignore joint discomfort, delaying action until pain restricts daily life. Fear of exercise or lack of awareness about low-impact options can also deter change. Yet these movements are gentle and accessible. The outline's recommendations, swimming, cycling, Tai Chi, and chair stretches, require no fancy equipment and can be done at home or in community settings. Try this test to check your joint health. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. Do your knees or hips feel stiff or achy? If so, it's time to switch to low-impact moves. Start with 30 minutes daily. As the outline suggests, try swimming laps at a local pool, cycling on a stationary bike, practicing Tai Chi in your living room, or doing chair-based stretches like leg extensions. A 2020 American Journal of Geriatrics study found that low-impact exercises improved joint lubrication and muscle support by 15%, reducing stiffness and enhancing circulation. These moves align with 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20, nurturing your body as a vessel for God's work, enabling you to serve family and community with ease. Reflect on your joints. Do you feel pain after walking or stiffness when moving? Low-impact exercises aren't just about pain relief. They're about reclaiming freedom to live actively, from gardening to playing with grandkids. Start today and feel the difference. Comment 6 below if you'll try a joint-friendly exercise this week, and share your city to connect with our community. Your joints are the gateway to mobility. Protect them with care and faith. What an incredible journey we've shared today on Elders Wisdom. We've uncovered the hidden risks of overwalking after 70, how it can strain joints, weaken muscles, and hasten aging, and explored 5 game-changing exercises to transform your health. Strength training to preserve muscle, balance exercises to prevent falls, flexibility stretches to keep joints supple, core strength to protect your spine, and joint-friendly movements to reduce strain. Through inspiring stories like John's resilience in Texas, Edward's steadiness in Colorado, Walter's fluidity in Florida, Harold's upright posture in Arizona, and Raymond's pain-free mobility in Nevada, you've seen how diversifying movement can spark vitality. Your body is God's temple. As 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 reminds us, a sacred gift to nurture with care, not just endless steps. These senior health strategies, backed by science, empower you to live actively, serve loved ones, and embrace your golden years with joy and purpose. Now it's your turn to act. Which exercise will you try first? Squats for strength, Tai Chi for balance, or swimming for your joints? Comment below with one lesson you learned today and your city. We'd love to hear your story.